Hello everyone and welcome back to Make Your Mind. This is the latest of my sculpture preview videos. Thank you for tuning in. As you can see, I got a little bit from the last couple of sculptures here, but as you can see, I got some fresh Sculpey 3 clay. Actually, here, I gotta take some out of the packages here. Man, these things are kind of hard to open. Wow, that was one stubborn package. Okay, there we go. Fresh clay. Opening up fresh clay is always a good day. Alright, I got another one. Open it up just like that. There we go. Well, this latest sculpture, let's see, I've also got a couple. I got this color I want to use, and this light blue that I have left over. If you saw my post on Instagram, you may have noticed something certainly very different from anything I've ever really done before, but I've covered many of these things in the past, and I've also been very intrigued by I guess you could call it a creepypasta phenomenon that's really come out over the last month or two, that is known simply as the Backrooms. It's something that is just very, very fascinating to me, and also extremely unsettling. It's a very, very horrible thing, and that's going to be what this sculpture is based on. Is going to be on an interpretation of the Backrooms, and it was actually more or less inspired by essentially a game that a very famous YouTuber played recently, IGP. He recently played a game that was based on the Backrooms, and it just inspired me to want to create a sculpture based on that. So if you want to check out that game, go ahead and click on the link down in the description below to go check out what he played, and it'll give you a teaser as far as to what I'm going to be making as far as this sculpture is. But I will tease no further, and I will just go ahead and begin. Boy, this stuff is very soft. Alright, so make sure. Of course, I'm starting off with a pair of pants here. They're sort of basic for the moment. Ooh, the legs are a little lopsided. Let me go ahead and take a little bit off. Once again, the music in the background is Stomp's playlist, so definitely go check out Stomp's playlist, and so go ahead and subscribe. And make sure to hit the bell for that notifications. They play live music all the time. They're always playing live, and they just got some of the best lo-fi tunes on YouTube, as far as my opinion is concerned. So let's see here. So this is kind of almost a skin tone kind of color, which is very interesting. So I'm gonna keep that sort of going. So let's see here. Where's that picture that I had? There it is. Whoa. Oh my god, that's unsettling. I'm just looking at the picture that I'm using as my reference for what I'll be making for this sculpture. God, jeez, I don't even know where to begin with this. So much going on. I realized I'm going to have a little black as well. But I'm going to make this video fairly short. I'm not going to make it too long here. I think maybe a little over 10 minutes should be long enough for you guys, considering the duration of videos you guys watch is only about 3 minutes, so trust me, I watch my analytics. I see what you guys are watching as far as my content, and maybe these videos are going to be a little too long, but sometimes they're as long as they need to be. But I've done many sort of sculptures when it comes to creepypastas and stuff. Like earlier in my channel days, I did a sculpture of Siren Head. That was a fun one to do. And I've done other horror sculptures, like, of course, the Aliens franchise and a couple of other ones. I'll have some cards popping up on the top right if you want to go check those out. Those will pop up periodically in the video. Let's see, yeah, so this is going to have a bunch of those. I'm going to have a couple of armature wire pieces as well. Let's straighten that out. I'm also really thankful for the support that I'm getting for the Mommy Longlegs video that I did. That sculpture, I haven't had time to bake it yet, but there will be a part 3 coming soon, which will be the fully finished and baked and hardened sculpture. She's actually sitting just off to my right here, just chilling out in that that really unsettling pose. Her whole body's like twisted. Okay, so I got a couple of the tentacles done. Yeah, but the whole idea and the concept of the Backrooms is just something that it reminds me a lot of The Matrix, and it reminds me just, I don't know, it has like an almost SCP kind of feel to it. Like, it reminds me of something like the SCP IKEA and a couple of other really cool ideas. And that's another couple of sculptures I've done as SCP. I did 4, 5, I'm trying to remember the numbers I did. I don't know. You'll see the cards popping up on the top right. So let's see. So that's going to come out like this. And I may use that. What I want to do is I want to try to make... So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... So you can see the red kind of bleeds off onto my hand here. So I'm going to take this red and mix it with this skin tone to give it a, I guess, a very unsettling texture. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin it around like so. So it gives it that candy cane look. But it's eventually going to mix together, and it's going to be a... Well, I mean, it's going to be a very unsettling color for sure. And I gotta say, this also had a lot of inspiration from the latest version of the movie It, I must say. Just because with the whole raincoat and everything, and I guess maybe even with the whole yellow raincoat, it's also a little bit of Little Nightmares, I guess. Which I made both Mono and Six from Little Nightmares too. Man, how many? I think I've already over 300 videos at this point. Wow. Man, that's amazing. I'm already over 300 videos. Just reminiscing back, and I don't know. God, there's so many good things. So many good things about the channel here, and you all supporting and watching my content. I'm so thankful for all of you. I put a little bit too much red, so I want to add some more of the skin tone back. Okay, so that's making it somewhat... Okay, so that one is pretty good where it's at. So we'll keep the flesh tone right here. Let's see. Oh, I gotta be careful because I got the red. Let's see, what can I use? Actually, the red would be good. It'll bleed a little bit into this. Yeah, a little bit of red's gonna bleed into this, but in this case, that is fine. So let's see here. Here we go. So what I'm essentially doing is I'm basically making, this is going to be a part of a raincoat that this wears. Now this may seem like a, what in the world is he making, but trust me on this. This is going to be a sort of my interpretation and also an interpretation of this version of this creature from the Backrooms. There have been a lot of like videos and also video games based on the Backrooms, but the creatures that have come out as of recently have been kind of basic. There was one indie game that came out where the creature was just like a puff of smoke following you around, and I just think that's it's very boring. But this creature coming out, there's a little bit of a backstory to this story of the Backrooms. Backstory to the Backrooms. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting take for sure. Okay, so got the back of the raincoat. The character also wears blue jeans. There's these tentacles coming out, and then this is gonna be sort of in the middle. This is gonna be good. So I'll have that coming out, and then this kind of bends down a little bit like this. And that comes down like that. Okay, this is going to be pretty crazy. So these are going to come out of the back like this. Oh boy, alright, we got something here. Alright, I don't want to go too much further, but this is the start of my Backrooms sculpture. So, stay tuned for part 2. Part 2 will be coming soon. I may do this as a 3-part, because there's going to be quite a few details and some changes to this sculpture from the original design. This is a mix of the design that's given and also a bit of my interpretative mix of what this creature is going to be. But wow, this is going to be good. All right, so I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you all so much for watching this content. Don't forget to leave a like down below, and please remember to leave a comment. Your feedback is very necessary for this channel, because once again, it's not just my mind, it's yours as well. And remember to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next video. We've got part 2 coming up very soon. And actually, when I'm filming this, it is Memorial Day, so here in the US, thank you for all of the fallen soldiers that helped to keep our country free. Thank you all so much for that. As a former veteran myself, I understand what they went through. Once again, freedom isn't free. It has a hefty fee. So with that, thank you all so much for watching my videos. I will see all of you on part 2 of this Backrooms sculpture.